All right, we're here with LA's Brian Ortega, who's going to be fighting for. He's going to be fighting Frankie Edgar in the UFC featherweight co-main event, March 3rd at in Las Vegas, and he's here with his stand-up coach, boxing coach, mentor,
You got it.
James Luhrsen from Harbor City.
No,
Right? No, where are we at?
I'm from Carson.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but Brian, you know what makes your story unique is the fact that you train in this garage, and it's really, I know James calls it the dungeon.
Yes.
What is this experience? You know, the fact that you've made yourself who you are from this humble garage. What goes on in here? What has made this place so special for you?
I mean, I would just say just the energy, the vibe that it brings, and pretty much what we stand for. You know, it's something that we started when I was 18 years old with just a dream. You know, it was like fantasy talk. You know, it was like one day you're gonna be this, and you have the ability to be a champion, and now, you know, we're sitting here fighting Frankie Edgar, and the winner gets a shot at the belt. You know, so it's something that was always talked about and always just envisioned, and now it's actually happening. So it's something cool, but it's just it's where we started. You know, it's where we started. We always said it's from the ground up. You know, I didn't need any special gyms with special. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes to show you that if you have the dream and determination and the good people around you to guide you, that, and you know, you're gonna be able to pull it off. You know.
Now, James, I know you said that you like to start every training camp here, and it's basically you guys doing some sparring work and a lot of conversation. What are you trying to make sure the points that you get across to Brian are during this time frame when you guys start a camp?
It's basically, you know, one-on-one with Brian. You know, we sit here for hours and hours, and it's not just here. You know, like I told you earlier, it's pretty much when I get them ready, prepare here, and then we go on to the Black House and the Gracie Academy. Nighttime is going to be the Gracie Academy. That's where he works out at night. So
My other half.
yeah, that's his other half. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I told you, when he's ready, where I see when he's ready, we take him to the Black House and mix it up with all these other pros. You know, and it's not just here.
Yeah. Now, Brian, you spend a lot of time trying to break down your opponent, or at least you guys have some conversations in here on what it takes to break down your opponent. Have those, obviously, I think your amateur record was 11-0, right? 13-0 in the UFC. So you guys seem to have the answer for everyone that you have faced so far. What is it that happens here in regards to like those discussions? And then what do you, your ability to execute those plans, you know, on top of that, how does that all happen?
I mean, I think it's just belief. You know, it's belief that we're destined to do good things and great things in the sport, and the confidence that comes with it, and trust. You know, you have to have trust in the people who are believing in you. You know, you got to believe the words they say, the techniques, the game plans that they have for you. So I feel like a lot of fighters train with a lot of other fighters, you know, but I feel like I have like a different kind of bond, different connection with James, to where, you know, it's like I say, man, it's like the other half of my heart, you know, it's like the other half of my mind. If I'm not thinking straight, you know, he's the one that tells me what to do. So I feel just a connection and confidence and belief, you know, that we can achieve these things, and we go out there, and I mean, we just put it all out there, you know. That's always been the plan. We always go in there to finish the fight, but we always have the plan, and if we always say, you know, if you're gonna fail, at least fail big.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily, and you know, we've been blessed to keep winning and winning, you know.
Do you ever, I mean, as things have, I know we've talked about the several other titles that you've won, and, you know, obviously it just gets escalating and escalating. Do you ever stop and look at how high you've climbed from this spot, or are you not supposed to do that?
No, I actually had this the other day where I forgot who I was talking to, but I was just like, man, the last you know, the last bit of my life has been a blur, as in terms of training camp, fight, rest, training camp, fight, rest, and then little vacation, and then come back, and then training camp, and it's just been like this thing after, you know, it's like fight after fight after fight. Like, it's been like 1 year I haven't even really had time to, like, time for myself, you know? And then finally I thought I had time this time, and then it's like, yo, fight Frankie Edgar, 1 month notice. Like, we're like, yeah, I mean, all right, we're already
short notice, yeah.
Short notice, but like we're already doing it, you know. So it's like, let's just do it. Let's just keep, you know, stay busy, you know.
Yeah.
And what did I tell you the first time? You know, how is this season going to play out? The first phase, third phase, second phase.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was from the beginning, man.
The beginning.
That was back to the other question we had, where it was just like how it started, you know, like when it was just conversations where he was like, first you're gonna get your belt at this organization I fought for, it's called Respect in the Cage.
Yeah.
He goes, then you're gonna move on to the second phase, which is at that time it's RFA, now it's LFA. And then he said, then you're gonna go to UFC, and then that's your last and final stop is that UFC belt. And I mean, now you're looking at it, and I'm not even fearful, you know. It's like, I'm already...
It's happening.
It's happening, yeah, you know, like, it's happening.
It's happening, man.
Did you believe it at the time when he was laying that all out?
It, you know, like, it's a trip, you know. I always think about it. I just had time to reflect the other day, and I'm just like, you know, because I'm hard on myself, you know.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking I'm not training enough. I'm always thinking I'm not doing enough. I always question, what does it really take to be a world champion? What does it take to reach these levels that other people haven't reached? Because, you know, I always told myself, some people reach the top 10 and that's it. And then some people reach the top 5 and then that's it. And now I'm in the top 3, and I'm just like, what do I have to do to be number 1? Like, what are these guys doing that I should be doing? What are they learning? What are they training? What are they eating? I get obsessed with it, you know, and then it's like, I'm hard on myself, you know, like I'll cheat and I'll have, like, you know, whatever, Jack in the Box, and then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have ate that meal, you know, like, but then I'm only human, but it's like, no, but you gotta be a world champ. World champ's not human, you know. It's just like this thing, and then I had to, like, kind of relax on myself and be like, dude, relax. Like, you're 26 years old, you're undefeated, and you're number 3 in the world. Like, relax. Like, life is not that bad. Chill. Even if, let's say, the worst case scenario ever does happen, you know, you lose. It's like, you're 26. Like, your career is barely getting started. And why not start it at number 3 already, you know? So, I just kind of calm myself down and kind of just relax, and I appreciated everything. Like, you know, then I just watched the show I was in. They did a UFC Rising Stars the other day, and it came out. And then I was just like, dude, like, I've been in some wars, you know? Like, I've done a lot already. Like, let's say I get injured, car accident, you know, whatever, and I can never fight. Like, I honestly could say, like, I'd be happy with what I've already accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, there's people, not even 1% of this world that's ever done that, you know? So I already feel happy. And to know that it's just getting started is where it's like, you know, don't even worry about it. Don't stress about it, you know?
And you know, this test against Frankie Edgar, obviously fighting a more experienced guy, but also an older guy. Can you rely on without tipping off too much of your fight plan, because I know you don't want to do that, but can you rely on your youth, and can you rely on the things that you guys have worked on and cultivated throughout these years to win this fight?
Yeah, we play with the tools that God gave us, you know, and on right now, youth is on our side, you know, but youth is also against us, right? So, like, you have the youth, but you don't have the experience. And that's why this is a great fight, you know, because they're like, you're young, but you're different young. You're finishing these veterans like Cub Swanson. You're finishing these, even on my second UFC fight where I finished Tavares, who had 15 fights in the UFC that I haven't even had total, even up to date. So, you know, I've proven that I can hang in there, I can go through adversity, and that I can pull out these tricks out of the bag, as they call them. And, you know, this is just another stone. This is just another step that I got to go through, you know. And then it's always, I read a quote the other day, and they always been saying it was like, you never lose, you learn, you know. So it's like, and I'm a dangerous person when I have nothing to lose, You know, I think all people who have nothing to lose are dangerous.
Yeah.
They're scary, but that's how I feel, man. I feel like this is gonna be great. You know, I feel like this is my time. You get I never felt it before. I felt it with Covenant. I'm feeling it now. It's like, this is your time. I can feel my body peaking. I can feel like workouts that I used to do before used to get me sore. Now it's like a warm up now, you know, and it's like my body's acclimated to everything. My training's gotten better. Like, I just feel like I'm evolving at a fast pace now. And it's like, why not go for greatness? Like,
yeah.
Why not take this guy who was supposed to fight for the world title? Like, why not? This guy had never been finished in his life. Why not be the first guy, you know? Aim for greatness. Why not aim to be the first guy in UFC history to finish Frankie Edgar? Like, just, there's these visions I have that scare me but motivate me. And I feel like I'm ready.
That comes from a lot of hard work, though. Hard work what this guy goes through. Or a lot of people don't understand. Like I always say, you know, if you're only here one day to go with me and Brian, you'll find out what it feels like. And you don't want to fight. You don't want to be in this business. No.
Can you guys just give me a little quick tour of the garage here for the viewers? And honestly, can I?
Yeah, I mean, so.
By the way, you pulled up. I'm not gonna show your car because you got your license plate there. But you pulled up, and what year is your vehicle?
I have no idea, man. It's everyone always gets on me.
Let's try to keep it. Yeah. Real quick.
They're like, man, you got money, you got this, like, why don't you buy a car, blah, blah. Like, it's like this garage. It's the car I started my career with, so it's like, it's not broken down. It gets me to point A to point B. I live right around the corner. I don't need to drop a dope car to drive 4 blocks. It does look good when you go out somewhere, you know, but then you could always Uber it, you know. But exactly. No, man, my time's gonna come. I even said it before. My time's gonna come when I truly make it, you know. Like, that's my goal. I don't care about the car. I care about the house, you know. Right now, like, I saved my money to buy a house.
Good.
To me, that's the most important thing. Like, you can have the dopest ride, but like, you live with your mom. You know, so it's like,
there's a lot of people living with their mom.
No. But I'm saying, like, you know, I'm talking about, like, the facade of people.
Yeah.
You portray that you're made, like, you're this and that, and you have all this money. When in reality, you know, like, when you really look inside, it's not what it looks like. You know, where I'd rather be just undetected, under the radar. You know. People
real.
Sometimes, real.
He's doing the right thing, man. He's grounded, humble, grounded.
You know. And my money, I'm saving it and I'm spending it for my foundation. You know, like, my car money went to my foundation. I just started the Ortega Foundation.
And that's to benefit young children, right?
That's to benefit all people, you know. But yeah, we're starting with children first, and it's just, there's so many problems in the world that why only cater to children when we can cater to everyone, you know. And yeah, man, it's a reminder, man. You get in there, has no AC, no heater. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold. You don't have a choice. I don't know, man. I like the struggle. You know, it makes me hungry.
Tell them how long you've been doing that foundation with kids. We've been doing it for a while.
Well, I was with the Mauiola Foundation, since I was 20 years old. Actually, there's a photo right there where I dedicated the RFA belt to a kid. Right before the fight, right before the fight, I visited the kids in the hospitals.
Oh, that's cool.
At the fight, and then after the fight, I took the kid who I dedicated the fight to. He got children of war, you know.
Oh, wow.
And I brought him up to the cage and put the belt around him.
That's cool.
But I mean, I've been doing it for a while, but sometimes the good things don't really get posted as much as the bad things, you know, for some reason. But whatever.
No, this is great. Great work. Outstanding. I was touched by this picture over here. Can I just show this real quick? This is one of you. This is basically where you guys met, right?
The beach.
And where is that's like a surfing location?
That's the break wall in Redondo Beach.
And that's where you used to surf, James, right?
Not used to, still
surfing,
do.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the infamous break wall, yeah.
That's Redondo.
Yeah.
You surf too, Brian?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And he'll tell you a little story since you mentioned that. Right over there. Go
what is it?
Show him where you're at, Brian.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh no. There you go.
Oh wow. What happened there? Did
2 dead MMA fighter gets a scare.
2016.
Yeah.
Sir.
I drowned.
You drowned. and I was so pissed